Um, Sunday, 20th of April 2025. Got up, 24 past 6. Deprogramming, spiritual, reading and writing, other on computer. Worked on cf.d. Got it going. Added to how to compile with libraries without dub. Added new cool numerals to cool things document. Notes.app. Added notes to my programming common tag notes, compiling with JMISC without dub. Tricks, a wash, grooming. Did a quick going over with a fancy shampoo. Exercise, went on foot, used Strava. Church, went on foot, travel, dad, travel. Oh. Emailing, texting, etc. How am I? Location. Got a ride with Dad to Living Hope Baptist. I used my computer. N didn't turn up, but I texted her later, getting a reply about her coming here for a walk. People were pleased to see me there. I was better for me, for people asking how I was. Me saying not so good. Me saying good or so, rather than not saying anything. I think I wrote something in my nutty notes pages. Worked on JReLib shell testing program, added commands. Church, camera, people. Took one photo, but I think I could use my camera a bunch, like different speakers, I don't know. Guy thought he'd stapled up a sign up, but it just fell down. Dad did two parts. Bombs and graters, 2 parts. Just fell apart. Chocolate. Guy did 2 parts. He also had a big chocolate egg that was empty. I was thinking he was going to say like an empty tomb. A child G came up to get into the egg and add some. Socialised. I talked to people at the end, including Matthew, Wakamodu, Eric and Wendy. I got hot water. People were eating hot cross buns. Celia gave me a chocolate egg for saying it was my birthday coming up when it was asked everyone, but not in the next week. Tricks, vehicle, went on foot, socialised, good happening, food, emailing, texting, etc. In came. Talked to Eric and Wendy before leaving the building. She was heated from walking and hotter inside. We walked to get drinks. Talking, I mentioned good people going real bad because they can build up bitterness until they explode. I got a big water. Ian got a juice. We sat on the ANZ corner for a while talking. Talked to the odd person or pair of people. Said about cake. I said I'd shout this time, since we thought we brought drink refreshments. We went in New World. On the way, I think the way we went was better than what I do for Art Gives Wings, crossing over the petrol station. We got donuts. Matamata New World is supposed to have a great selection. Dee didn't like them. Bit sickening after eating them. False cream. I had the same. We ate them walking. I walked her home. Talked outside for a while before heading home. I had been getting texts, one from BD about a walk at 3. Went on foot, phone, bad happening, emailing, texting, etc. Walked home, tried contacting Tesla, but got straight to the answer phone. I sent a text about the walk. Phone, planning, went on foot, visited Dad. At home I talked on the phone to Barry. I think I rang him. I decided to go on foot to him. He'd mentioned he was a bit bored. Helped me think of hanging out with him. Which helped me think. I headed over, did some running. When I got there, he was talking to a guy with the same name as Dad. I didn't go inside. He sat out and talked. We sat out and talked. And talked. We sat and talked. We were late going to the lake, but the only ones for our 3D plan anyhow. Went on foot, location, camera, learning. Barry talked to someone from a group that I met Barry at. The group didn't work out because the students weren't getting it enough for the teacher. I texted Yvonne, not really addressing her question, but asked about it. I'd started with that I was going for a walk with a friend. Had Barry use my camera. Good happening, YouTube on demand TV, etc. Ashley, Joel, has socialised, phone. Did a video call with Ashley. It was good. Barry talked to her too. She got a visitor later, so at the end of the call. So had to end the call. Phone, called Cecily. Talked for a while. She rested in the house. Barry, Brooke is about 19 now. Tiana is in Wellington, I think, doing art with TV. Whatever that is. Didn't establish if we were on Wednesday. On Wednesday would suit you. Phone, food, chores, tricks, bad happening. Put dinner on after a call with Cecily. I tried using the trick Tesla showed me. I'm not sure I did it right. Supposed to be thicker, but I drained the pot. I tried some of the tea, not nice to me. Visited, planning. Dad left to see Mike, Pringle, meaning to come back before tea was ready. He texted that he had a ride to and from Rotorua Airport. We had a ride. Mike was shopping there and wants to go anyway, I think. Jindy can take us back after the trip. Children visited, play, fun, random, bad happening, health, a wash, Joel. My spotlight friends came to the door. Knocks on the window. I got my headlamp. I can't remember how this particular game went. Later, waited for some new ones. They were supposed to be coming. In the meantime, Yal had an accident. One guy said about a health condition which has been mentioned for me and Grant recently. We then continued playing. I found Logan, and it was Logan. Another really quick he was quick. He was a bit funny. Later he said about being hurt, so we abandoned the game. Phone, YouTube on demand TV, etc. So synchronicities. Joel. I called Alan Christensen. He had visitors or so and hadn't called me, but my call was good timing, so talked to him. He had got himself a 80% bike, not bad for both on or off-road. He said about a closer place to travel with me and Dad down this time. I said hi. Emily used her first name, but of course Ellen had headphones on, so didn't hear. While on the call, I got another knock on the door, so I went with them again. Children, health, good happening, went on foot. Joel helped out. At the door a second time. Logan had a shower and felt better. 2 new big children were there. C and I I think they live in Auckland. G was in and found me first. Gladriella. I was up, I think. I was up a tree and a bit of a tree fell on her, giving me away. Maybe this happened the first spotlight time tonight. I was then next to be in. They found me super fast, like I was on a bike. Looked forever to find the last two. I'd run towards them. They took off, but when I had quite a big look around everywhere else and didn't keep going in everywhere, C was laying at the bottom of the heap with his hoodie backwards. However, the girl just hid behind a tree. She got a prickle in her knee. Also, he fell in the creek. I had her use my knife. Logan had another accident. Got his foot caught in flax strip binding two branches. Cleaning, grooming, health, bad happening. Brush my teeth. Some light blood. Not a soft brush head. Have lots of them. Planning. Me and Ashley plan to catch Wesley Group 3 AM. It must have been 4 AM and I only caught the tail end of it. Not fun to listen to anyway. Just think of problems with what they affirm. I just think of problems. Grooming, I wash. Didn't do my hair. Use nice shampoo for my body wash.